Welcome back to Doom. The Cacowards, to be specific. We're not just playing the Cacos of the wards. We're actually playing something of a subcategory of the Cacowards. We're playing number 9. And oh, I forgot about you guys. In number 9, we are dealing with the most horrific thing ever. We're going to be dealing with the boss in a moment. Yep. Any medical kits back here? Let me just check the map. Yeah, there's some things back here. Oh, some bullets. Cool. Could use those in a moment. Ah, my ear itches. So, I played through a bit further. This stays good. It has some problems because it has boss fights that it really doesn't need. Okay, so that's just the door they used. Why am I all filled out in the back? Oh, because it opens from that side. Yeah, so, while it does manage to keep up the quality, it does a couple of times there's a boss fight thing that I really don't think works. To its advantage, at least. I mean, it works, the fights work. But I don't know if it does it any favors to have them. I know this is kind of cheating, but I think I want to enter this in full health, because that's not a hard encounter, and you'll see why I want to be full health in a minute. So yeah, boss fighting coming. Okay. Na 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 da 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 da. Now, in the majority of sort of Doom situations, boss fights are usually you want to use your big gun. Here, not so much. You kind of want to use your baby gun. God, like everything in the background is just doing stuff. Come out wherever you are. Pop goes the weasel. Damn it, I spit in the screen somewhere. There you go. Whoops. So that's the boss. So as you can imagine with a boss fight like this one, there's phases. And in those phases, we get to deal with more dudes. I forgot this is the thing that happened. Yeah, I forgot. He has some really annoying attacks. Very hard to deal with. Yeah, this boss fight kind of goes places. That attack's annoying. See, I kind of want to save your rockets for the enemies that deserve it, and eventually we're going to be in a bit of a piss situation. Also, rockets really only 1 health anyway. So you're kind of upselling yourself by using the rockets. Oh man, I hate this guy. This is like this part of the fight's not fun. It's like, come on, man. You already got like 8,000 dudes hanging around, and then you gotta throw yourself in there too, and you couldn't stop yourself, could you? Just couldn't stop yourself. He's also a pretty small target, all things considered. Really? I thought I was actually going to make that one. Well, time to start over again, because that's the fair thing to do in these fights. Yeah, I don't like this fight at all. It's fine. It's actually one of the better boss fights out there. The part that gets me is this takes a while to get through. And there's a lot going on in this fight, too, that really doesn't... Like, the attacks are kind of dumb. I don't like these attacks at all. And he's not that big a target. He really should be bigger. Like, if you're gonna make a boss fight in the hitbox, it's not fun. You've already kind of ruined your boss fight. Oh, no, I get how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to get in the little shingle shangle phase, and they fuck him up good like. That was not the plan. You might sit there going, just use quick saves. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. That's not how this works at all, dear friend. That's not how I'm going to handle my booty nowadays. Could they just not have the electro attack? Like, that's the biggest problem I have. It's just the electro attack, you know? Also, the health bar, like the indicators, are very poorly readable. Let me make this one clear. I don't know what fucking number it is. I think it's always like, oh, it's 50. No, it's not 50. You're still sitting at a cozy 60, and you've just gotten to 50. I'm like, god damn it, really? It's like, yep. The irony is that while this is an upgraded version of the weapon, it still feels kind of weak. I kind of like the upgraded the speed attack speed though. Like, say what you want, but that's a good upgraded attack speed. This is where we might want to spend your rockets a little bit. Of course, like any good boss fight, once you kill the big bad, everything goes silent. That one I gotta give them to them. At least they did the important part of any good boss fight, which is once you're done, you're done! Don't fucking worry about it anymore, you're done. Of course we're not really done, and there's a reason this video has not yet ended. It's because this is only phase 1. And I hate that this is only phase 1. I don't think those guys are supposed to be there. So this is a fun fight. This is a time system where we gotta wait. I don't know how long this is, actually. I'll be honest, I've got no clue how long that is. That might be like 6... Yeah, that's actually a long while. So we're effectively trying to herd these two to not be a problem. I don't think you can kill them. Actually... How do you get it? Let's see if we can kill them. Like, it's entirely possible. They made him unkillable. Oh no, it's ID S. Oh! So it's a unique upgrade. Okay. Well, we can't kill them. They are clearly invincible, which is fine by me. That's not the point. The point is you run around like a crazy person, and you hope you saved up all them good beans. Because it's worth scavenging a bit. We're not going to use any of our ammo. There's going to be enemies at some point, but they're not that important. Yeah, this is why I don't like those attacks, is they basically get chip damaging on you, and it makes this fight so much more frustrating. It's just not fun to run around and try to wait out a time limit when the enemy gets chip damage on you, you know? It's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to live my life, and you're chip damaging me out of here. Actually, this is going faster than expected. I guess once you're used to it the first time, things go faster. Ah, we'll use some ammo, I guess. Are they stuck? Yeah, they were stuck. Like a bunch of dweebs. Oh, you're such dweebs. Oh, oh. I just don't feel it, you know. Sometimes a man just doesn't feel it. He doesn't feel it in his heart or in his bones. He just feels it in his pancreas. It'd all be fun if you had this kind of timer, but the timer goes down faster when you're just standing around. Like, the way to make it go better is to just stand still. Also, I like Rabbids Mario Kingdom. It's really fun. Some of the puzzle levels are great. They are great puzzles. It'd be better if the timer, they could just stop the timer, and the game is poorly programmed, so the timer keeps ticking when you're paused. I like those games, because then you can just say no and just no. Yeah, this is not very sporting. Now, I may be many things, but I'm a man of my honor. When it's convenient for me, I'll be a man of my honor. I guess these are the guys that all kept them busy. Now, the funny thing is you can just lap them. If you get them together close enough and their AI decides to cooperate, you can just lap them consistently. There's literally nothing stopping you from just lapping them. There's enough obstacles that their little homing shit attack doesn't actually work that well. In fact, all the enemies with glowing eyes makes them very easy to spot. So this is unsurprisingly not a major encounter. Surprisingly, it's not a major encounter. It really feels like it should be. It really feels like you're supposed to fight them or something, but the time limit is... I like that. It's like, yeah, this is a time limit. Please just wait out the fucking time limit. Don't be a hero. Okay, like, there's lots of games out there that have, like, a time limit boss fight, but they never tell you. They're like, hey, here's a boss! And you're like, do I have to wait this one out? Because it doesn't feel like I can beat him. It's like, ah! It never tells you, and you're like, what do you want from me? And he's like, I don't know. You're like, Jesus Christ, man, just tell me, please, just give me the RSVP. Even if you lap him and try to be a sporting man, this is not an interesting fight, and this is not well executed. It's just not fun. It kinda blows! That actually looks like a much more traditional way for the BFG to work. And also sounds like the annihilation weapon from Guncaster. But yeah, the original BFG was actually supposed to be ricocheting plasma balls, so... Yeah, so Aluk and Imurs are like together. You got a nice little song here to make you feel like... Anyway, they're all like, let's go do this thing. We need some goddamn reinforcements. That kind of stuff. And it'll do like 5 minutes. Maybe even less. I'm not keeping score. This level isn't... It looks bigger than it is. There's also some cool detailing we might check out. This is also, if I recall correctly, the point where the game starts doing something pretty cool. So for one, we now have the plasma rifle. In case you weren't paying attention, we now have the plasma gun. And that gives us a huge new bit of tech. I like how it reset everything. It's like, yeah, you're probably going to be dead beat after that. Fine. Sure. Whatever. But I'm not your deadbeat mom. I just love how you can punch it. This is the power level of our player character, people. We can punch a power conduit and be fine. Now, some people would call that being a cheese ball. I call that being big. I forgot about him. The funny thing is, though, he's not an actual threat. Yeah, the irony of the situation is the Archvile, the biggest, most threatening enemy in the entire goddamn game when it comes to just the ability to snipe you from across the room, is not a threat in this situation, because he's stuck in a cubbyhole. Ironically, something that's a huge advantage to us is a major disadvantage to the Archvile, because the Archvile has a wind-up, and the wind-up, when you interrupt it by not being there, kind of sucks. It makes the Archvile a very sad boy. Oh, this is actually a part where we get a cool little horde-based fight at the end. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this right now. Guess I'll use the plasma. I don't wanna. Oh my god, you asshole, you asshat. What do you want? What do you want, huh? More money? More money? Follow. I don't like this guy. Something about his attack pattern. I think it's because his bullets are so small compared to the original ones that it just throws me off. I'm sorry, you were saying? That's a nice secret. Giving someone some plasma ammo like that, that's an... Okay, how about we activate ID clip and ID to QD just in case there's any death fields. There's probably not because you're not supposed to die. Wow, this is actually proper 3D. Don't know why these bodies are here though. That's the thing that gets me is why are these bodies here? Like, kudos for points, but why are they here? Like, who put them here? Oh, it's this grave again. Yeah, this is the exact same... Is this just in every level? I'm gonna do something real fast in a moment, because that thing has appeared a lot at this point. There's a lot of graves just out there. And you might say, what's the big deal? Why are there graves just out there? Oh, this is cool. Little island. You got some barrels down here. It's the end of the level, by the way. Don't ask me how or why. Yeah, like... This is really nice level design. This is really well done. Like, from a design perspective, this is incredible for Doom! Like, this is not something you just make in a Doom engine. This takes a lot of time and dedication and effort. Oh. Oh, yeah, you were in that other level too, weren't you? Yeah, you were looking at a distance. So, that's supposed to guide the eye to, like, look at you? Because that'd be a pretty awesome detail if it was. Like, I'm impressed if that was the intent, was you're supposed to look at him. But that makes me want to go back to level 1 and try and find areas where that might be the case. I think level 2 doesn't have one because level 2 is... It might actually have it though. ID Clev. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Now that I look at it, yeah, darkness does show up a bunch. Darkness is just an element that exists. Wait, so when they did this, when they set this up, when they built these contraptions, they are actually, this is physically above there. Like, this is just, no, I know what this is. I know, I can guess what this is. That floor, and this is going to sound a little bit spunky monkey, that floor does exist. That floor is actually just a window going into another place. Yeah, so the way it works is it quite literally just has a window. And that window reflects the entire area as is. That's impressive, by the way. That's very impressive as a bit of technology. I think it might just be that one level that did that trick. Yeah, darkness actually shows up in a bunch of places. That's... Yeah, that's actually kind of cool that this guy just exists. Like, he occupies physical world space. That's, like, holy crap, that's a cool, like, setup. Like, he's there. Like, I noticed one of them myself. Like, one of them I was like, what was that? Now, the question is there one here? Because if there is... No. ID clip, and then ID QD. Oh my god, there is. So there must be one, the other one too. Because whatever that is... You can only see it from certain angles, so it's something that's hidden, and it's something that seems to uphold a consistent rule. It also only exists, seems... I want to find it on level 2. I want to find it now, because I'm very curious. So here's another... Okay, there's some darkness over here. Oh, that's cool. So that's all fake floor. Which, like... Wait. This blue key already exists here? My... Jesus! The amount of detail that goes into this! Like, they did not mess around at all, did they? Like, when they made this, they said to themselves, we're gonna make this. Wait, there's an enemy up here that exists in physical world space. And so this is how they did this. Instead of actually having multiple floors, they just modeled areas. Oh, what? Oh my god, while you're under there, he follows you. What? I can only... Like, that's... I want to go back there now. I want to see that detail, because that's incredible. That's, like... Holy shit, man. Like, this level of detail is incredible. Like, you might be sitting there and going, ah, you're just a pansy. No, man, this is... Like, say what you want. This is high-level detail. Yeah, so he's up there, and he's fall. That's awesome. That is awesome. Like, wow! But I'm gonna find it in this one. Okay, so ID Clev. ID Clip. Oh, no, it's ID Clip. Why am I constantly thinking ID Clev? Oh, there it is. It's actually right outside this window. Well, I say window. That is a window. Oh my god, that's so cool, though. Like, say what you want, but the details that went into this. The deets, man. The deets. Yeah, no, now he's over there. Like, you go outside, and he's, like, over here. Man, like, the fact there's safety walls everywhere to make sure you don't fall down. Like, my god, the amount of effort that went into this. The amount of detail that went into this. Like, someone did not, as I said, someone did not fuck around. Someone took the time to make interesting, consistent levels. And this tiny little... I want to go back to the other levels. Because I think I'm going to stop because it's been 20 minutes and I didn't want this to be too long. But I want to make this really, really clear. This is awesome. This is the kind of detailing that if you put that in a mod... Barely, like, I wonder if there's just a dude who's watching this who's like, oh, someone's playing my mod, and he's like, hey, he noticed! He noticed that thing I did! He cheated to get there, but he noticed. Like, that thing. Like, when someone makes a video game, and they put that in, and someone plays their video game, they are waiting for that specific moment to happen. They're waiting for the guy to figure it out, and then they're like, ah, that's cool. Also, the fact this thing is accurate has completely fixed the minigun's biggest problem, which is that while it is a pepper gun, it's not a good pepper gun. I'm done. I'm done. I have things to think about. Next time we'll go on. I kind of want to look out some more though, but I don't think there's much more to see. Yeah, there's darkness again. Yeah, I guess that's why darkness says that he's not like in us. But wait a second. There's one thing that gets me. Like, I love you always only see the... Like, this is... You know when people say you only see the presence from the corner of your eye? Like, the whole point is like, oh, yes, you can know he's there, but you gotta know where to look. This is what they mean. This is the corner of your eye they're talking about, is he's always there, but in very subtle ways. Oh my god, look at that. The fact that he's up there. The fact that he's just constantly just chilling. Like, he's not doing anything. He just exists in this world. Oh, now it's chugging. I can only imagine it's chugging because I activated a lot of monsters, and those monsters are basically asking for the... How do you call it? Command call. They're basically asking for attention. There he is. There's the one we saw. Because it's a window. These are actually different floors, but they look into each other, which might explain why that glitch... That is a slime trail, if I ever did see one. That's a nice slime trail. Yeah, but damn. New level. Respect upgraded. Consider this respect upgraded. Damn.